Frank Underwood for president in 2016 because I believe in American works. Remember, when you think 2016, think F you.
Geeks of the Week.
Steph, have fun at Reno as Team Elf is reunited. Yay! Everything you said about Batman, Superman was correct. All of it. And I know this. And like you, I do prefer DC heroes more. Like I'm more connected to them. So I guess I'm turning a blind eye to a lot of things. Like I said in my last video, I'm gonna try to go into that movie with no hope whatsoever, like no expectations. That way I won't be disappointed. At best, maybe it might be watchable. Maybe I'm hoping. And I haven't seen Ant Man. I didn't want to see Ant Man, but because you liked it, I might go see Ant Man. Especially because I'm hearing things that's setting up Civil War. I'm definitely excited for Civil War. Lulu, you have some serious chair sitting skills. Like it was casual and cool and awesome, and you look so cool. Okay, I love everything you have to say about the nerd culture. How as it gets bigger, we do have access to more things. How it's easier to find people that you can nerd out over stuff because that's always cool. Prison School, I will track that down and check it out, and not just because I like boobs that grow with each and every page. Kind of sold me when you said that. Tiger Bunny. That concept sounds really cool too. Like, as you know, I love superheroes, so I'm gonna track these things down and check them out. Check them out. Check them out. Nikki, that UFC water bottle. Oh my god, that looks so cool. It's just a water bottle with UFC on it, but still looks so cool. Oh, I'm so happy you mentioned the dope war between Agents of Shield and Agent Carter. It was classic. It was amazing. Everybody go watch it. It was the best thing ever. And I also agree with you when it comes to Leto's Joker. There definitely was a Heath Ledger vibe to it. And even though we haven't heard Ben Affleck's Batman, from what I'm hearing, he's trying to do a Christian Bale type thing. This could be a double-edged sword, definitely. But I don't know why. I'm just kind of more optimistic over Leto. I just am. And I will read Ready Player One. I will. And then after that, I'll read Armada. I'm just behind on so many things. I even got behind on reading comics because Steph introduced me to sports anime, and it's consuming my life. I'm gonna focus on Steph's question this week because I really don't have a lot to talk about, and I feel this would make a good mini rant. So she asked, has the market been oversaturated with nerd culture? I'm gonna focus only on the superhero movie aspect of it because I was actually having this conversation a couple of weeks ago, and I felt, ooh, that'd make a good question. But Steph asked an even better question. So my answer to that is no, but yes, but no. It's complicated. Let's start with the numbers. The audience. Last year's top grossing film was Guardians of the Galaxy. Not exactly the most popularly known superhero group of all time. So, but let's chalk that up to the Chris Pratt effect because he is charming. The third film was Captain America: Civil War. The seventh film was X-Men: Days of Future Past, and the 11th film was Amazing Spider-Man 2. Now, I was only focusing on the superhero ones, but the rest of the top 10 lists were all geeky, nerdy things related, like Hunger Games, Lego Movie, Transformers, Maleficent, The Hobbit, Big Hero 6. So there's still an appetite for these things. I like to use the example of the X Men franchise because, counting the Wolverine ones, there have been 7 movies about the X Men or one of their characters. And yet people are still watching them. And I, for one, am excited for Apocalypse, Wolverine 2, Deadpool. So that franchise is still going strong, and I don't think people are tired of it. The part where I do say yes a little is, as much as I love the second Avengers movie, I will admit the first one was a lot more special because it was the first time we saw all these characters together. Something I never thought would happen, and if it did, I did not think it was going to be that amazing. Then there's the new Fantastic Four movie, a team which I love. I love the Fantastic Four, but I don't know how interested I am in going to go see it, even though it looks a lot better than I first thought it would. So maybe I'll go see it. I'm not sure yet, but yeah, I'll admit that sometimes I do suffer from the superhero fatigue. The one thing you can't say is that the genre is a fad because it's been around for over 20 years at this point. So it's here to stay. I think your excitement is going to depend on the material, if you think it's going to be any good, what your interests are, because this holds true for anything in life. As long as you continue to put out a good product, good material, good films, people will show. We will show. There's no such thing as too much spandex. Or maybe, I don't know how spandex works. I don't know if you guys read my Facebook post. I post often, sorry about that. Anyways, I'm talking about it because last month I mentioned this series, and I'm bringing it up because it's this week's comic pick of the week, Prez issue 2. Press issue 2, written by Mark Russell or by Ben Caldwell. A girl becomes a web hit, and as a result, she's a viable presidential candidate. Because that's how we roll in the year 2036. And that is what this jam is about. This is Jimmy Jam. Do you have 2.99? Then do yourself a favor and pick up Press the next time you're in a comic book shop. Why? Taco Jones. That's why it's a thing in this book. For you to enjoy this comic, you do have to like politics. Not the practice of politics, but you have to know it's bullshit and knowledgeable in the bullshit. So if you like shows like The Daily Show, Last Week Tonight with John Oliver, you definitely will like this. If House of Cards was a lot less dark and combined social media, you totally would have Press. This is definitely a smart and cool look of what could possibly be our political climate in the future. It really would not surprise me at this point. The artwork is rad. I love the style, the look, and the feel of it. Just amazing. It's a great second issue and first issue. Go back and pick it up. And it's my pick of the week. That's it for me, my geek people. You know the drill at this point. Like, subscribe, check out the other more geekier geeks of the week, and very well. Check him out. Check out the movies. Stop.